Hey everybody, welcome to the Sketch Space. Welcome aboard the Ad Astra. This is my ship as we travel through the Sketch Space. I'm glad you're here. I wanted to bring one thing to you guys' attention today, and that is that it is today World Introvert Day. January 2nd, who would have known? Today is World Introvert Day. So to all you introverts out there, like me, have a happy World Introvert Day. I can't even get the words out. All right. So again, thank you for coming by and joining us. I hope to, always instill in you that drawing is fun. That's what this show is all about. It's not only about that too, and I don't know if you were here from the last Sketch Space. It was not. I wanted to take the show in a different direction, and it's a whole new year. We're going to try new things, but I realized what I wanted the show to be was not just about drawing, but also about working out our imaginations. And so in doing so, what we're going to be doing is thinking about little stories and stuff that we can do. And I upgraded the word generator to something called the Creation Engine. And it's going to come up with a who, a what, and a where. And those three things are going to be our prompts for what we get to draw today. And without further ado, I'm going to show you what that looks like, and we're going to find out what our prompt is. Okay? So here we go. Let me just get this ready. So here we go. We got a woohoo, a honeybee, what is a hailstorm, where in the principal's office. So you guys, this is what we're going to get to draw today. Let me just, oops. I'll fix these later. Oh well. Me, I'm just being OCD right here. Get these centered over their respective columns. So this is what we're going to be doing. Every sketch space, we're going to use the creation engine here. And we're going to come up with a who, a what, and a where. And it is random. The cool thing about this is that if you see right there, all the way over there, you can email me at thesketchspace2020@gmail.com any who's, what's, and where's. And I can add them into this database. And they'll be part of this whole cycle. So, I had a person yesterday, Karina, who did that for me, and she added some. I would love for you guys to add some as well. Okay, so today's prompt is a honeybee in a hailstorm in the principal's office. So I know it's weird, but this is what gets us to work out our imaginations, think about a story, wrap our brains around this thing. And so let's get to it. All right. Oops. So it's a honeybee hailstorm in a principal's office. I'm going to update this here. Honeybee in a hailstorm in the principal's office. So there, right there at the top there is our prompt. You see the 25-minute timer. So we get 25 minutes to draw a honeybee in a hailstorm in the principal's office. Yeah. All right. So let's go ahead and see how we can get this done. I'm gonna go ahead and start the timer. So we got 25 minutes to draw a honeybee in a hailstorm in the principal's office. Let's see here. Okay. So you all know what a honeybee is. I know this is weird, but you know, you can wrap around your interpretations of what a honeybee is. Everybody knows what a honeybee is. You don't have to do a real bee. You can do a cartoonified bee. In a hailstorm. So I'm gonna draw my bee first. So let's see here. That's probably a little bright. There we go. So I'm gonna draw the head first, and then I'm gonna draw his body. Let's think here. As you see, I'm just, again, like I always say this every time. Just draw your basic shapes, your layout. Don't get it too involved with details at the beginning. Just draw light so that you can go back over later on with more detail lines. Well, hello, Christine. How you doing? I think you're new. You haven't been here before, or maybe you have, but welcome. So, how was everybody's Christmas? And I hope you had a peaceful New Year. I know it was a little different, but here's looking to 2021. I'm gonna do this. And I'm not looking for, again, not looking for anything finished or anything like that, masterpieces. I'm really just looking for you to just draw and have fun. That's what the show is all about. Why would he be? Why would it be in the principal's office? Oh, hey, On. Glad your girls are here. I'm going to do one of those sort of those old cartoons with the rubber hands, the rubber hoses for hands, for arms and stuff. That's what I'm going to do. Alright. Here's my B. Got 17 minutes left. All right. I'm going to draw the principal now. Drawn with a big nose. Here's a little secret. Older characters, you draw them with a big nose because it's one of those things that signify age. Did you know, and this is an unfortunate fact, that your nose doesn't stop growing as you grow older. It means your nose is going to grow bigger and bigger and bigger. Isn't that sad? I know what I'm gonna do here. Gonna draw him with a bow tie. Further show his sort of stateliness and his you see here I'm just slightly drawing his body because I'm going to draw him behind his desk. I like that. I don't like the perspective of his desk. Maybe kind of like right there. The inside part of his desk is here. Hands are the hardest. So about 12 minutes left, guys. Principal B. At 11 minutes. Okay. And I'm going to just draw my hailstones. I don't know why hailstones would be falling inside an office. Maybe bees don't have like an internal office. Then again, why would they be flying around? I don't know. I hope you guys are coming up with something better than I am. See. Desk. Maybe it's a science experiment gone wrong. Bless you. That's what I'm going to say. This is the B school, and the science experiment has gone wrong. He's made hail that exists within the classroom. How are they going to fix this? I do not know. Maybe they can just continue the story, because that'd be a very good story. Now all these are coming from this one direction. Like if this were a comic strip, like to reveal like what's next there. I'm not going to do that today. Maybe I'll do that later, at a later date. But this is a good start to could be a very entertaining story. Alright, there's about 3.5 minutes left. What'll happen after this is that we're gonna do some show and tell. We're gonna be able to show everybody what we've created. I'll show you. I'll give you the URL where you can submit your drawings, and you know, we'll have fun sharing and looking at them. Emphasize this hit right here. Because I've never wanted anything bad to happen to my principals. I never really got in trouble. One time, and I'm probably going to date myself here, but this was way back when I was in elementary school. They still had capital punishment then. What is it? Capital punishment? I don't know if that's the right term. I think capital punishment is like you're gonna die, but you would get the paddle. And there was always a paddle on display in my principal's office. But now, you know, that's not a thing anymore. It's probably a good thing. Here I am. I'm trying to play with the angles of my hail now, so that they're not all the same. Oh, for real? Ro Navarte was my wife. She was a teacher. She still says it's still allowed in some states. Corporal punishment. That's what it is. Corporal punishment. That's amazing that it's still allowed. Well, I never got the paddle, because I was a good student. One time I did get called into the principal's office, and I thought I was going to get the paddle. Who knows? I didn't do anything, but it ended up that I was getting an award for, uh, like, getting called out for good grades or whatever. Can you imagine the relief from that? Okay. All right. Look, hello, cat. My cat's down here. So time is up. What will end up happening is that we'll take your drawing. Make sure that once you're done, go ahead and sign it so that I know who created it. Okay. You will be able to go to yogaisle.com/thesketchspace. Go there. You'll be able to upload your drawing. Okay, take a picture of it, send it off. You could also, if you're having trouble with the website, you can just email it to the sketchspace@yogaisle.com and it should get there as well. So what we're gonna do now is just give you like another 5 minutes to like finish up any details you want to do, and then I'll give you 5 minutes after that to go ahead and get your drawing up to the yogaisle.com /sketchspace URL. Okay. All right. So go ahead and for a little while and just finish up any details you want to do, and with the mindset that we're going to be starting to share in just a little bit. All right. So finish up any details. Think of a funny caption for this. Alright, I'm gonna put the timer up for getting it up to yoga, guys. So 5 more minutes, and hoping you guys can get your stuff up to the photo album so we can all share. All right, about 1 more minute left, guys. I'm seeing some good ones. All right, a little bit more. All right, guys. So here we are for show and tell. I've seen some really good ones so far, really good. Thank you so much for participating. So here is mine, of course. You saw that one. I was thinking about this, thinking about the story as I was going through, and that's why I added this little cloud up here, that it is some sort of experiment gone wrong at this bee school, and this particular bee here is responsible for it. I was trying to think of some sort of caption for this, but I'll need some more time on that. Hope you liked it. All right, this is from Ewan. He cast himself as the principal. Oh, very nice. I like this. Get this. So, Ewan is into this band called Unknown Mortal Orchestra, and they're pretty good. And they have a song called Honeybee. So, he's in his room, or in his office, waiting out a hailstorm, and listening, all the while listening to Unknown Mortal Orchestra's Honeybee. Check out that song. It's got this sort of how do I explain it? It's kind of this it almost reminds me of like Prince and the Revolution, sort of, you know, back in the 80s. You know, it's got that little funky feel. It's really good. You should check it out though. Nice, Ewan. Thank you very much. This is great. And Batman, who's not a fan of Batman? All right, cool. Thank you. And we have Rose. She always does this. This is great. She looks on her phone for reference. So she saw, look at that. She's got the bees and a cloud with some hail. I love the bee. The bee's got some character. I love the proportions. So, you know, like how the big giant eyes, not really a nose. You don't really need a nose, right? That's cool. And the mouth, you know, is showing this emotion. It's really good. I think he probably took it from this one. This is really good. I love how the antennas are shaped here. Really cool. and his hand with this one pointer. And the principal's office. She is a middle school teacher at Westboro Middle School. She teaches 7th grade English. Probably the best English teacher they've ever had. Thank you, Ro. That's great. Evelyn Day. The Day family, they go to the church that I go to. And check this bee out. I love this face. Because this face looks like he's really worried. Evelyn, you've done a better job at showing the emotion between these two bees than I did. Very good job. I love that face. Because a hailstorm inside your office, it's gonna cause some sort of grief, right? And some worry. And that face right there is a worrisome face. Evelyn, this is really, really good. Thank you so much. I love it. We got Ruby. Ruby is Evelyn's sister. Check that. I love you guys' faces. Really cool. What a cute bee. I guess this is the principal. Let's see, let's think about a little thing here. To me, this looks like it's outside. So the bee is outside, really, maybe, and the principal is in his office, yelling to this bee to get inside. See? So this is all you need to make a really good story, right? So good. That might not be what Ruby was thinking, but it's a start, and that's what sketches are all about. You know, they start good stories. I want you to keep this up, Ruby. Look at that. I love it. Thank you, Ruby. It's great. All right, we got Sophie. I take that this is probably Sophie. Drinking some hot chocolate. Here's a honeybee. Hailstorms happen outside. I don't get what the storm trader is. Get out. Oh, that's not her. She says it's not her. Storm tracker. Okay, I see it now. Still pretty cool. I didn't see the extra part of the K there. Cool though. You see how we've interpreted it differently here? Like, she didn't make the bee the like the main focal point of the drawing, and that really that the main focus is a random lady principal, which is great. It's Ooh. This always reminds me of the times when, because I grew up in Colorado, and snow days were the best. Didn't have to go to school. Every time it snowed, we were all, okay, do we have to go to school? And it was always a bummer though, because there was a line about whether, what was enough snow, what was not enough snow. And I never really identified what that line was, but there were times when, you had to walk through the snow to get to school or get your parents to drive you to school. But I miss the snow. I really do. All right, cool. Thanks, Sophie. This is great. I love the window and I love the hail happening there. I love the hair. And above all, I really love Simple Little Bee. Really cool. Thank you. Karis. I work with Karis' dad. The school principal, Bumblebee. Ooh, free honey lollipops. This must be like the coolest principal ever. Gives you candy. I'd love that. I love that. She did this with color. Added more stripes to the bees. And check out that bee right there. This cute face. And I love the extra long antenna here, all curled up. Karis, this is really good. And this texture on the door, utilizing the two colors. That's really cool. But man, I wonder what honey lollipops actually taste like, because I'd be down for that. There you go. I think this is Karis's little sister Addie, also with the lollipops. Check this out. This bag is amazing. I love this pattern. These flowers on it. Addie, this is great. I love that. That bee is amazing. I don't know what it is about these challenges though, because every time, maybe it's the time I do them, it's because I don't eat breakfast before doing this, so I'm kind of hungry, and now I want something with honey. In fact, my wife last night made these roasted Brussels sprouts with a honey sort of drizzle on them. So good, so good. Alright, Addie, that's great. I love this. I love the colors. I love the action. I love how the bee's sort of like laid back. Good job, Addie. Oh, we have, this is Ruby's. That was a repeat. Do you have anybody else? Okay. We do have some others. I think these are, let's do this one. cat is getting all funky here. I wonder who's this one with the doggo, with the "This is fine" doggo. As a member of the doggo species, do you find pleasure in listening to audio waves in the form of jazz music? If you're asking me, yes. But I'm not a member of the doggo species, I would think. Now who, oops. In the comments section, I don't see who did this one, but this is a pretty amazing. I love the bee. This is from the Bee movie, Bee. And I guess this is all hail. I don't know if you guys know what this meme is. It's this dog. I don't know what the origin of it is. Too, it's this dog sitting on a table and everything around him is on fire, and it's pretty amazing. And it's used to, I use it a lot myself. But I love the dog. I love this. I'm wondering if it is Lorraine. Lorraine, you never cease to surprise us. This is really pushing the envelope, you know? And I love, I guess the bees are holding, so the bees are the hail, and this is fine. I know, I'm pretty sure you probably copied and pasted it, but that's totally fine. I do see, here's one thing I do like about Lorraine's approach. She's drawing the basic shapes and mapping them out, and then drawing the details inside. Yeah. Yes. Yes, Ro. I love the elevated abstract thought here. This is really good work. Like, talk about thinking out of the box. This is thinking out of the box. And I love the dog. That dog. And the icicles coming out of the nose. That's pretty cool. He looks cold. But hey, this is fine. Thank you, Lorraine. This is amazing. And I like jazz. I do like jazz. Let's see here. I think this might be our last one here. Yeah. Let me go to this one. Okay, let's read this. I'm sure we're all going to be very good friends. Naughty children deserve to be punished. I will have order. I want to be transparent with you. Deep down, you know that you deserve to be punished, don't you? I'm sure I must have misunderstood you. I get it. It's a hailstorm of these words to this bumblebee. And I mean, that face is pretty amazing. So funny. Let's see what she did here. I love how she did everything on a curve. All the words are curved around and everything like that, showing some sort of action, so that these words are very dynamic, very moving. And yes, 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 that bee is suffering. I love that fit. I love the eyes on this guy. It looks so good. Alright, guys. This is amazing. Karina, this is so good too. Very, very good. Thank you so much, Karina. Let's see if anybody else. I think that's all we got. Alright, guys. Truly, you guys have really outdone yourselves. Really, 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 really cool. And I still, this right here, laid back bee. Addie, that's what I'm gonna call you right from now on. Laid back bee. Alright, guys. So cool. So cool. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being here, spending your Saturday morning with this, fun little activity. And hope to see you next time. The next one is in 2 weeks from now, Saturday, January 16th. I hope you guys had a very, very, very good New Year's. And I want you guys to have a really safe 2021. For all the negative of what 2020 was, it was a year. We survived it. We're here. We're here to see 2021 happen. And from all the indications, there are things that can make this year more positive. And I'm looking forward to it. And I'm looking forward to sharing more sketch spaces with you. And really make sure to, check me out follow me on Facebook and Instagram. It's at the sketch.space. You needed a little dot there. Don't forget that. Subscribe on YouTube. So bit.ly/the sketch space. Go to that, hit that subscribe button, and make sure to send it to other people too. Invite other people who might have fun doing this activity. And don't forget, oh yeah, I'm also on Twitch. I don't know, all the young people say I should be on Twitch, so I'm there. You can catch me at twitch.tv/sketchspace as well, if that's your thing. Lastly, email me. Email me more ideas that would go into the creation engine. Okay? sketchspace2020@gmail.com. Email me more who's, what's, and where's. Okay? Like any sort of people, like a who, be a bee, an animal, a lion, turkey, rhinoceros, a person, like your favorite superhero, Batman, Storm, Wolverine, any Wonder Woman. Anybody seen that Wonder Woman movie, by the way? It was good, not as good as the first one, but hey, it's a nice sort of ride, who's, what's, like what's happening to that person. Could be having trouble with their car or something, or their car broke down. They're stuck on the bridge. They're locked up in a cell, or whatever. That's your what. And where is like where, like it could be far off planets, a galaxy far, far away. It could be, in your closet, at your favorite restaurant, at your favorite store, at Target or whatever. Just give me those ideas, the who, what, where, and who, what, and where, and then we'll be able to I'll be able to add those in, and then if you're lucky, your prompt would show up, in randomly selected. Okay? Thank you so much for doing that. Karina, who did that last time, she gave me a whole bunch of ideas. And I can just email me and I can put them in. All right? So again, thank you guys so much for joining me today, and just wanted you to have a good time. All right, see you next time. Take care. Till then, bye.